back to doing some wagon stuff. So, and you saw one of the other videos, this coilover shock blew out of its mounting. So I am going to jack up the car, take it out, and fix it, and I'll show you exactly what went wrong. So here is a factory shock for the 5 Series wagon. So as you can see, this is the top mount, or the top hat, if you would call it, for the shock. Now, I got some cheap coilovers, like I said, and had to reuse the stock ones. So pretty much what happened is, you see that rubber bushing in there? So over the course of me going over bumps and it being so low, it shot that completely out of this little mount right here. So pretty much all I have to do is disconnect it from the bottom right there. Take off these 3 bolts. Take this off and put this top hat on the broken one. And I believe I do not have the bump stop on that side. So I might put this back just as a precaution so this doesn't happen again. So it's a good thing that I'm doing this right now, because if you can see right there, those collars are actually hitting a part of my subframe, the mounts for one of the upper control arms. So I'm gonna rip that out and put the factory top hat back in. I'll get back to you guys once I get this out. So on the BMW wagons, there's gonna be this bolt right here, which I'll get a size for you guys. I'm pretty sure it's like a 21. So there's going to be this bolt, and then there's going to be the 3 that are up back here underneath the mats and stuff, and I believe those are going to be 13s. Okay, so I got the shock out, and I could visually show you what happened. You see that used to sit in there. It popped out. It ovalized it first, and pretty much I was just riding like this. So let's take that bolt off. Let's swap the mounts. I'll also drop these down so they're not scraping anymore, and we should be good. I like having my truck as like a little workbench. So I have the stock shock right here that I'm gonna be stealing the top mount to. And I have the broken one that I'm gonna be taking this off and putting that one on here. So I'm gonna show you the tools that you're gonna need to get these off. These are my wrenches. They're from Walmart. And the cool thing about them is they are ratcheting wrenches. So you're gonna need a 17, at least for the top mount bolt. And then for the top right here, this little thing right here, I just use an adjustable wrench to hold it down in place. Now you should be able to do a little something like this and get that nut off there. Nuts off. Now the coilovers came with this little kind of washer spacer thing that sits right here on the shaft, so that stuff can't go past down to here. So remember that. And before I forget, bump stop. Same procedure for this one. This one is not a 17. It's gonna be a 21. Okay, now that's nuts off. Put that back there, put that back there. Now you're gonna wanna remember the orientation that all this goes in. So it goes like that. Then like that. Factory shock. Goes bump stop. And it goes that piece. And then simply that piece. Okie doke. So that goes on like that. Now we simply just put it back in the car. Oh, well, before I forget. Now this is the hard part. There we go. And that is a replacement. She's all fixed. So I'll put the wheel back on, go for a little drive, and see how she goes. Okay, going on a little test drive here. I'm gonna flip the camera in a minute, but so far it's bouncy, which is what I like. Obviously right there. It's bouncy. I don't hear any banging or clanking or any of that, so that means nothing's loose. So let's just drive a little bit longer, make sure it's not gonna blow out on me. I'd rather blow out on me closer to my house than if I was to say just drive to an hour and a half away. So let's drive. We are coming up to a speed bump, so let's do the speed bump test. She passed. So it's like 2 or 3 days after I filmed that video. I completely forgot to film an outro. So BMW's right there, still drives perfectly fine. I mean, it's bouncy, but still drives fine. Gonna try to figure something out to do today so I can make another video for you guys. But thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, share the videos, do all that stuff, and I'll see you in the next one.